The one good thing about this insane stock market is we can now afford lobster. It is lunchtime after all, so it's good, right? Folks, this market's crazy. Now, what is kind of incredible is I was thinking back a little bit to the situation we were in February, March, April, and May. And one of the things I mentioned was that we are probably going to look back at that sort of 3 or 4 month time frame there and see it as a beautiful, in retrospect, right, have seen it as a beautiful opportunity to build positions, build longer term positions. And that's one of the beautiful things about making sure, in my opinion, that the vast majority of your portfolio is invested in longs. So, for example, with my portfolio, somewhere around 80+% of it is invested in long shares or options of companies that I really believe in, and stocks that I don't want to sell, stocks that I don't want to trade. Then I've got the other about 20% that's more trade driven. If I see opportunities to swing trade a stock, even if it's a company that I like, and I think it's a stock that I can trade, then we'll do that. But I keep that to the smaller part, so that way as I make profits, my long holds are still growing. And I think this is the kind of sort of environment where we're in, where we look back and we're like, yeah, I guess it was good that we were buying the dip in many cases in March and in the May dips, right? Even earlier this month, last month, there were some dips where it was like August 19th, 20th, there were some dips, right? So it doesn't all have to be about trading. And as much as I love, trading, making sure to remember to build your long positions is important as well. So I wanted to just take a moment and mention that because even though sometimes it's, I see sometimes comments, I think folks who are probably newer to the channel, they'll say things like, hey, why are you sad the market's up? And it's kind of like, because I can't buy more or like now it's getting pricey to buy more. And that's a total flip of psychology, right? Usually people get very excited when a stock goes green. I don't. I kind of look at it and like, now it's harder for me to build that position out, right? So, for example, a firm, I mean, it's up even more right now. It's up at 123 right now. It's insane. Like this is a stock that I really wanted to build. I wanted to put $1 million. I wanted to get $1 million into the stock. I only got about $120,000 option and about $380,000 of shares into it, and then it just started taking off. Which when I say only, I understand it's still a very large number, but and don't get me wrong, like I'm happy, but I just wish I got more in earlier, right? And that's usually the frustration of investing. But you've got to get over that. And so even though I mentioned that now, it's always important for us to remember, like, get over it, like move over, right? Zaid, I'm going to answer you here on the live. Answering in live. So I have the stock Discord up. So if you want to join, by the way, our Discord, there's a public section and a private section. You could go to metkevin.com/chat and it'll give you the link. But anyway, okay, yeah, am I still bullish on a firm is the question. I'm very bullish on the company. I personally think the valuation is not as enticing based on where I wanted to buy it and own it. I think the valuation's getting a little stretchy. I believe that people at a firm believe the valuation's a little lofty right now, but we're in a lofty market, and that's not a justification for it, right? But look at Upstart, folks. This is the one I keep going to. I can't stop referring to Upstart. Like this company literally just keeps going and going and going and going. And it's crazy. Like I thought the valuation was high when it ran over here, right? So who knows? Maybe I was wrong with my valuation, or I'm right about my valuation, and this is just froth. But either way, it's tendies for someone, and that ain't me. So it is what it is. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit of there you go. Why is the stock market down? So you can buy it. Nailed it. No, not yet, Karma Kazi. In terms of practicality, you're not going to be. Okay, I think y'all talking to each other there. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Perfect. So, why don't you think the Tesla valuation is high? Well, I don't disagree that the Tesla valuation is high. Certainly, if you look at 2020, if you look at trailing 12 months, right? Tesla's valuation starts making more sense. And I know some people get mad at me for saying this, but Tesla's valuation makes more sense when you look out at 2025. In fact, I try to compare all of the companies that I look at to what my projections are for them in 2024 or 5. So I invest in Lemonade, I invest in Hippo, I invest in Etsy, Enphase, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Google, AMD, Square, right? I invest in these companies not because of what I think they're going to do in the next 6 months, but what I think they're going to do in the next 5 years. And so it's very simple. You take the revenue of a company and the expenses and you extrapolate over 5 years. Your estimate isn't going to be correct, but you do that for the companies. You're never going to be perfectly correct on these things. But then what you do is you compare the valuation between them based on what you think their projected earnings are going to be like and expenses are going to be like in the future. And then the companies look a lot more comparable. Now I can actually compare Square and Tesla, like and Neo, right? Or all these other companies, because time kind of smooths that out. It's hard to compare a company that's brand new and just getting to scale to something that, 5 years from now, that could be at scale or bankrupt, who knows? But anyway, the point is that when I compare Tesla, I see it has a 2025 PE of about 50. Google is somewhere around 10. AMD is like 12 to 13. Google might be up at 12 or 13 now as well. Nvidia is like 40 for 2025. So when I do those comparisons, it just gives me a way to balance out my portfolio too. This is something as well that I talk about in Stocks and Psychology Money Group, and we've spent like hours in lectures or even live streams. So live streams every day, they add value as well. We'll sit down and we'll do sort of a portfolio buy and show like, okay, well, here's how we're valuing these companies, and here's how we're balancing the portfolio. So that way you're not all in on like super high valuation, which could be 2025 high valuation, like a Lemonade. It's still going to be super high valuation because of that growth potential in 2025. Tesla becomes more reasonable. Google's a steal, right? So anyway, hopefully that answers your question. Oh my gosh. Yeah, a firm is going to town. It's crazy. Anyway, something is different. Kevin gets late. No, I did not. I literally just sat on my porch. I got a tiny little porch and just kind of sat there and played with some spreadsheets. As much as I don't like spreadsheets, and it was just nice kind of sitting partially in the sun, just getting away from all the screens for a few minutes. It was nice. It was actually more like an hour, but whatever. All right. A Walmart says it is not doing layaway this year, and that's why a firm is shooting up. Really? Yeah, shooting up is an interesting way to put it, but I'll pull up the Bloomberg terminal and we'll see what that is. Yeah, or what the news is on that. All right. Yeah, incredible market, folks. Really incredible market, and hopefully I encourage you to watch this beginning part of this video here, because I think there's a lot of usefulness in it. So in the first statements, where the heck? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, let's get into the terminal. But yeah, look, broad-based rally right now in the market, and I will get this up regarding Walmart because that is interesting. Maybe that and news can come out that'll change my valuation and opinions on companies. So, like that Amazon partnership totally changed my opinion of Amazon or of a firm. I think a firm is a cheap way of buying Amazon growth. And I know people, again, also call me crazy for that. People call me crazy for everything. Just whatever. At this point, I've just become unapologetically Kevin. So, all right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, that's a good point, Andrew. Andrew says only having one screen is Kevin's version of getting away from screens. That is true, because I did take my laptop out there. Well, there's so many here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, and then the screens behind me. You know, if you count those behind me, that's another. It's like 17 screens in this room. It's insane. All right, let's look at Affirm. So, what is the news here? Affirm. You're saying Weber is a massive value play? I'll look at that. Give me a second here. I keep hearing about Weber. Okay, Affirm launches adaptive checkout. Bringing. Okay, I don't see the Walmart news. That's not to say that there isn't Walmart news, but what is adaptive checkout? That was yesterday. I don't know what that is. This is a press release, so I can just share this because it's a press release. All right. Yeah, Salesforce has been running too. That one's traded sideways for such a long time. So honestly, like hats off to Salesforce. How much do I pay for electricity? Like $7,500 a year. It's a lot. What's crazy about that is that's like what $600 a month or whatever. What's crazy about that is that's with 30 solar panels. Like sometimes I say, oh, it's like $600 a year. It's like, oh, well, you're running a business or whatever and stuff. And you got the rooms always cool down. But then I'm like, yeah, but that's with 30 solar panels, and they're like, oh my gosh. Anyway, so the payment network announced that empowers consumers and helps merchants drive growth today. Oh, okay. Sorry, I misread this. Okay. Today announced the launch of Adaptive Checkout, trademark. This is the latest product that enables merchants to seamlessly offer customers more choice and flexibility at checkout while increasing sales. Leveraging Affirm's proprietary technology, Adaptive Checkout builds on Affirm's existing product suite and dynamically provides optimized biweekly and monthly payment options for each transaction side by side in a single integrated checkout solution. Okay. Merchants using Adaptive Checkout in early access have seen on average 26% increase in cart conversion, 22% lift in approvals, and 20% increase in sales compared to offering monthly payments through Affirm alone. Wow. That's really good. Okay. But this was yesterday's news. It can't be running just off this. Seamlessly. I want to see what this is like. Leveraging Affirm's for Adaptive Checkout. I don't really understand. Dynamically provides optimized biweekly and monthly payment options for each transaction side by side in a single integrated checkout. Okay, so basically what they're saying is payment options. Okay, so do you want to okay, so in addition to just offering monthly payments, it now lets you choose if you want to pay once every 2 weeks. I guess bi-weekly could mean both twice a week or every 2 weeks. I'm assuming once every 2 weeks. Yeah, and monthly. That's interesting. Okay, all right, interesting. Yeah. Well, you got to watch the beginning of the video to see what's about the lobster. Anyway, this is good. So yeah, very, very interesting. To full press release here. I'd love to see some media on it because then I could understand this a little bit better. Okay, I'm sure if I click on this. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. But does somebody have information on that Walmart rumor? Here we go. Okay, Affirm Adaptive Checkout. Okay, they have a small little picture here. No, that's no good. Maybe it's in their blog. Let's try this. The deferred payment options are likely just going to make people who pay up front pay more for items they would have paid less for. I don't know about that. It's on Fox News? Fox Business? Fox Business or the regular biz?
Control of the currency where they didn't settle the cases with the phony
well, maybe
account
that's just where you had seen it. Okay. Anyway, All right. So let's see if they give us some pictures here. Conversion. Okay, so we saw this. How adaptive checkout works. Here it is. 4 interest-free payments or as low as $22 a month. Add to bag. Okay. Visualization. So dynamic messaging. Okay, I understand. Frictionless sign up. Pick a payment plan. So is this what's special? Oh, yeah, I see it here. Okay. See, here's the month. And so you could pay over 6 months, 12 months, or here 8 weeks. This is so like awesome. Walmart Smart Shopper not offering layaway. You know, I don't. Walmart layaway. Layaway. Walmart is. Oh, here we go. Fox Business. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we got it. Okay. Walmart ditching layaway option for 2021 holiday season. Walmart and Affirm will offer 10 to 30% APR on a wide variety of product categories. Walmart is ditching its layaway option for the upcoming holiday season in exchange for Affirm. Wow. Now, they are already together with Affirm, okay? They're already together with Affirm. But wait a minute. Is this through the stores? Because that's huge. If this is through the store, it's freaking huge. Because Affirm has already been working with Walmart online, but their in-store sales are 10x what they sell. Hold on. Walmart seasonal layaway program, which has run from late August through previous years, allows customers to put items on hold with a small deposit and make a series of interest-free regular payments until it's paid off. Okay. Walmart customers purchasing items online. Okay, online. Meanwhile, for in-store purchases, customers can apply for a loan online, pick their desired monthly, and scan using a barcode at the register. Oh, they're integrating it with the store. Holy moly. That's incredible. Okay. That's really good, actually. So, Walmart layaway. You know what I want? Watch this, okay? Walmart investor relations. Okay. I want an annual report because I want to see how much layaway actually does for this company. Oh, that's a beautiful graphic. Wow. Good job, Walmart. Dang. I was not expecting that from Walmart. I thought it was going to be like crusty and old and lame. Very impressive cover sheet. I like it. That's very nice. I love the little droney thing. You know what this looks like? This looks a lot like that guy's what is it? Here, this guy. This guy has a YouTube channel, and his banners have kind of that same kind of style of, and sometimes there's a drone in them too. Anyway, sorry. Let's get back to work here. Layaway. Do they don't reference the word layaway in their annual report? No, that can't be right. What? No. Revenue. It's not indexing. That's what's happening here. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Revenue. There we go. Okay, good. Layaway. That's what. How is there no... I don't know why I can't search in this document. Anyway, what I would be interested in knowing is how much they do in loans for with products, right? Especially during that season. It's going to be very difficult for me to try to figure that out right here. But what did Walmart, did they call it something? Walmart layaway, because maybe their layaway program has a particular name. Or is it just layaway? Seasonal layaway program. That's all they call it. It's just layaway, I guess. Okay. All right. Walmart is the next Kmart. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That I would quite well disagree with. We'll get to the bottom of this. Okay. That's incredible news. The fact that basically a massive, I mean, I want to find out how massive it is, though, to determine what kind of valuation we could even bestow on this. And so it's difficult to do that quickly, unfortunately, but it is very good news. Yeah, so I might have to just do a separate video index. All right. Loan, seasonal, loan. I'll have to figure it out later because I just can't get it up right now. Oh gosh. Anyway, yeah, so that makes sense. Jeez, man. That's incredible. I mean, it makes sense to me. It's a huge game changer, honestly. And that's a big fundamental change. I'm very excited to figure that out. I can't figure it out right now because I don't know. I'm hoping somebody else can figure it out. Or maybe we could just Google it. Walmart layaway sales per year. Because that's what a firm might potentially be looking at, right? So that's what I mean. Walmart layaway sales. Here's Walmart. And I wonder how much do people actually even use it? As a, I don't know. I'll type in billions. Okay, here we go. Walmart is offering. No. It's too hard to find it. And the market closes soon. So we'll find out later. But hey, this is great news for a firm. And that totally explains why you're seeing a firm run today. All right. I think one of the reasons we're also seeing things like Lordstown Motors, Lion Electric, and Fisker and Canoe surge right now is because you've got a market that's really looking for deals right now or opportunities. And so I think you've got kind of this sort of bottom feeding going on, and that's pushing up a lot of the particular stocks that have been getting burned. ATR going down. I mean, some of these other momentum stocks, Emeren, whatever, these, not a surprise that some of these are going down. Toast actually went down 5.3% today. I did hear some people who are super like Toast loyalists saying they wanted to buy the dip. I think that one's too pricey. But then again, I think a lot of things are too pricey in the market. Cardano 226, nice recovery from that 197 we bought for the other day, Tuesday night. Cloudflare, Beyond Meat, Alibaba, Lemonade down again a little bit here, 0.64%. Hippo down about 0.5%. I do own both of these. I've got my full positions in these. AMC went down a little bit. This was green earlier today. Enphase was higher and lower at different parts of today. I did add to my Enphase position. Tesla up 0.25%. Solar Edge up slightly. Trade Desk. Simon Property Group 1%. Amazon. It's a big move on Amazon. I mean, it's 1%, but anyway. I wonder how Walmart is doing on that news with the Affirm partnership. Remember, they've been partnered online, but this is really a bridge to Walmart's in-person sales. And honestly, in my opinion, it's very smart. Walmart's basically flat for the day. Yeah, Walmart's closing down for the day. Google's up a little bit, almost 2/3. This Affirm run is just insane. And this must be when the news came out, or when it was just on like getting really popularized, because I thought the article's been out for a little longer. Anyway, we got about 30 seconds. Like, when did this article come out? Posted when I mean, it might say an hour ago and be 30 minutes ago. I don't know if it just has like a minimum rounding or something. But anyway, and this is when the stock market realized it. I got to put a number on that because that's really, really good. Yeah, that could change things a little bit for a firm. All right, let's listen in.
July, off the session highs. It was up over 600 earlier, but still strong. S&P 500 is now higher for the week by about 0.4%. It is higher for the day by 1.25%. Every sector higher except for real estate and utilities. The Nasdaq is also up a full percent. All
right, look at what we've got here. We've got Dow Jones up almost 1.5%, S&P 1.2%, Nasdaq 1.04%, Russell 1.82%, Dow ending there up 500 points, 1.48%. Pretty incredible moves, really, really incredible. It's just like we said, I've said it in plenty of videos. Won't reiterate it too much, at least. Just briefly. There's a lot of cash right now, right? So looking for those deals is kind of entertaining. Like Recovery had a good move today to the upside, and I think we might see some positivity for Recovery over the next few weeks. We'll see if we end up getting like a winter delta surge. That could be a risk factor, or more bad news on Win, for example. I do have an option trade on Win, and it mostly today traded sideways. You could see that you had a little bit of bump early in the day, and it mostly traded sideways here. I mean, for I've been wanting to create a long on this, so I don't know if I will, but we'll see. I might keep that one for a while. We'll see if I end up getting it. I am worried about the Chinese regulatory risk though, so I also might just dump my option. We'll see what happens with it. But right now I'm not doing anything with it, but that could change. So we've got, okay, yeah, Affirm, Canoe. We talked about the EVs, talked about Affirm. Cheesecake, look at that. Cheesecake up 6.7% today. That's an incredible run. Darden up 6. It was up a little higher earlier in the day. Mind Medicine came up 5%. Honest Company coming back a little bit. Looks like Palantir's on its way to 30, which is super exciting. I rode my call options. I want to say, when did I sell my call options? Was it Friday? It was Friday. I sold my call options. Oh, that's right. That we're at about this. No, we were a little higher on Friday. I think it was Friday. Anyway, it was somewhere over here. It was right before this sort of little Monday dip. I gotta buy. I forgot. I gotta place my shares back into here because I just had it all in call option, and yeah. Anyway, okay. So I gotta write that down. Palantir. Norwegian Cruise Lines, Carnival, Spirit. Yeah, nice moves on Recovery. Big day on Recovery stocks. I think the cannabis stuff, by the way, is overblown. Couldn't find anything mentioning Layaway on the annual report. How weird is that? You know, I mean, you'd think that they would like break down something about their financing. I mean, maybe the only way to look at it would be like, oh, you know where you should do where we should look is in the earnings calls potentially for Q4. That's, you know what? That's the way to do it. I'm going to pull that really quick because that to me is very interesting. So let's try Walmart. Come on. Load, you stupid. Okay, it's not loading. Let me try over here. Give me one sec. But I want to also see how Tesla's doing. We've got, I think, a big number is going to be coming up in about a week and a half on Tesla. That could be a big catalyst either direction, honestly, for Tesla. I can't seem to get this up right now, so I will do it later. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, here we go. I got it. Okay, so now I just need the earnings transcript from. We really want Q4, and we could figure this out. So that would probably come out sometime in January, company or February. Here it is, company presentation. Those are just AKs. Gosh, they post so many updates. There it is. Okay, 10K came out on January 31st. January 31st. I'll figure it out later. I can't do it right now. It's very annoying. It's taking too long. I'm not gonna waste the time on it. I will figure it out. Matterport has just been on this incredible surge. Has been doing very, very well. Win, 23andMe, American Express. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know if I said it yet, but the cannabis stuff I think is ridiculous. Like the cannabis, the Safe Banking Act or whatever passed the House. That thing's passed the House like 5 times. I don't know exactly if it was 5 years, but it's passed so many times. I'm over it. Like the House keeps passing it. The Senate doesn't care. It's just not going to become law. It should become law, but it's just not. So that's just been annoying. Square, 266. Shift has always been right around $8. Nothing's changed here. Let's see, moving nicely. SoFi's been good. Let's see what else. Scrolling to the bottom here. Yeah, no, I mean Canadian. So some of the solar companies, DQ, Canadian Solar, Robinhood, DraftKings. DraftKings has just had a hard run here the last few weeks. Wayfair, 275. And then, of course, the insurances, Lemonade and Hippo. Okay. So if Amazon gets a firm live for holiday shipping season, I think we'll see 4K this year. 4K Amazon? You might be right. Or at least when they issue those earnings. Yeah, I would expect that they will do anything in their power to get a firm live by this holiday season. And quite frankly, it shouldn't be that hard. Now, I'm not trying to minimize the work that goes into it because I understand they have to do different things for different products and they have to negotiate this crap. But like from a technical perspective, once the details are out, you should be able to get it up in a week, you know, once the details are set. Talk about the biggest loser of the day and a potential dip on ears and eyes or whatever. These things are ear. What is this? 65%. Ew. What happened? Well, I'll pull up the terminal. Yeah, I don't know anything about this one, but I will try to get it. All right, give me 1 sec, and I will log in. I have to log in again on ear. I have no idea what happened, but I will gladly look for you. It's just such a disaster. You kind of have to look at it. It's because of what do you call it? Schadenfreude. That's not that I'm happy anybody's losing money, but there we go. All right, I'm in again. Okay, ear. Ergo Inc. Individual company news. Okay, what happened here? So Ergo, investigation alert. Oh, is this a short seller? The Shaw law firm announces it's investigating claims against Ergo about security fraud violations. It's going to be a short seller. National shareholder rights litigation firm. Investigation focuses on whether the company issued false or misleading statements or failed to disclose pertinent information. Ergo disclosed September 22nd that it's the target of a criminal investigation by the Department of Justice. That's not good. Related to insurance reimbursement claims the company has submitted on behalf of its customers covered by federal health employees. Well, that's not good. The company admitted that, as previously disclosed, the company has been subject to an ongoing claims audit by an insurance company that is the company's third largest payer, and now the principal contact related to the subject matter of the audit. And they're now withdrawing financial guidance for the fiscal year. Yeah. Ouch. So that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. Like, I think that's more than just a short seller. That's like, y'all messed up. Like, something went wrong. And unfortunately, this is going to be a bad thing as part of their reputation. Yeah, I thought that too, that ear was ears when I first saw it. But ears, you might be right. Did they drop the S? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's not good. Oh, if I haven't mentioned, no. Hey, make sure to get your free stock worth up to $70 with Public. Go to metkevin.com/public. Get a free stock worth all the way up to $70. It's metkevin.com/public. They don't use payment for order flow, and they don't sell you information. Yeah, but that's a bummer. Like, if you look at it sideways, though, I think it's trying to make the shape of an ear. Is Nike doing earnings? Oh, smokes. Nike, yeah, I had no idea. Let's see. Earnings. It's not up yet, but I will gladly look if this is true. Okay. Yeah, and Nike shares imply an 8.3% move in earnings, or in the stock price. Costco, too. Costco's in 5 minutes. Nike's in 5 minutes. Vail Resorts. Ooh. Costco, Vail. Let's do earnings. I don't understand how it feels like I'm always doing earnings. Like, when does earnings season end? I don't mind it, though. It's actually kind of fun. You know, watching earnings all the time has... Oh, well, hold on. Never mind. Veil just came out. I was going to say, it makes me predictable. Okay, earnings, fourth quarter EBITDA loss of 99.9 mil. The estimated loss was 89.9, so that's a bigger loss than expected. Loss per share came in at 349 versus the estimate of 350 on EPS. That's a tiny little bit better. But the net revenue came in at 204 mil versus 169 mil. So obviously still getting beat up because of the recovery, the whole pandemic. But net income guidance roughly in line there with expectations. Vail Resort sees 2022 EBITDA. That's lower. 2022 EBITDA a little lower than expected. This doesn't sound so great. $320 million new capital spending plan, including 19 new chairlifts across 14 resorts. Reinstated their quarterly dividend. All right. I wonder how it's doing. All right, let's see here. Vail Resorts. Victor, where is that? Happy to look at it. So Vail Resorts it did run during the day. It's down 3.7% in after hours now because of that. Yeah, lift tickets about to be more expensive. Do you think that the market will make a significant dip? No. Or will the market continue to bid it up that? Yeah, no, it's just under what catalyst? All the uncertainty is going away, and it's just going to keep getting worse. And even though we might have red days here, there, or whatever, I still think, and I said it for like 8 months, that September, October rally is a real thing in terms of when the CPI stuff comes out, which is October, November. No, I don't have a video on the Enviro Cleanse thing. I don't. I have 3 of them. I like them so much, I just kept buying them. But we're talking about the air purifier I have. It's metkevin.com/air. Okay, let's see here. I don't see... Somebody mentioned something about an SEC report. I don't see anything about that. Thoughts on lower COVID cases on higher testing levels? I think the market cares. Market doesn't seem to care about Delta anymore. Talked about a firm. Yeah, we did. We're waiting on Nike right now and Costco. Peak Fin. Oh yeah, I keep getting asked about Peak Fintech. I don't even know what that is. Peak Fintech, commercial lending group in China. Oh, I'm not gonna touch it. How's that for an answer? I mean, sorry, it's just I'm not. No, I got enough exposure to the Chinese stocks with my NEO shares and call options and my win call option. They make me nervous. Nothing mentioning layaway at the transcripts. Are you serious? Well, thank you. I appreciate you looking that up. I'm blown away that they don't talk about layaway. Like, how are we supposed to know how big of a deal layaway actually is? Like, who? Oh, here, okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna run a poll here, and I would love your help. Okay. Have you ever used layaway at a store? Yes? No. Okay, Nike just came out. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of stuff. How am I supposed to read all that? Nike misses estimates. Nike comes in with a net of 1.9 billion, EPS $1.16, revenue, a total revenue of $12.2 billion. The Q1 inventory came in at 6.7 billion versus the estimated 7.65 billion. Lower inventory. Revenue came in at 12.2 billion versus the estimate of 12.47. That's a miss. However, it is a beat on gross margin by 0.2%. Gross margin was 46.5%. The estimate was 46.3%. Greater China revenue 1.98 billion versus the estimate of 1.96. So tiny beat there on China. So where do we miss? I don't know what the other. I don't know exactly. Nike shares fall 4% after first quarter revenue miss. Okay, yeah, see, this is what I was expecting. On the poll here, 88% of you are voting that you've never used Layaway. Honestly, I've never used Layaway either. Like, I don't even really know what Layaway is. I mean, I get it, because we just talked about it today. But, like, personally, it's just seasonal. No mention either. Must have some other name, like seasonal purchase plan. Yeah, it's just not something I ever grew up with. We couldn't really afford anything, so we didn't buy anything anyway. Well, I mean, obviously bought some stuff, but okay. Costco fourth quarter EPS comes in at a beat, 3.76 versus 3.55 expected. Comp sales, including gas, up 15.5% versus 14.3% in the estimate. Total revenue, 62.68 billion versus 61.53 billion expected. So Costco beat. EPS also beat 376 versus, oh, well, that's year over year. Okay. So again, EPS came in at 376 versus 355 expected. So Costco has a beat here and Nike misses. Nike had Costco's only up like 0.6% on this. Costco's barely moving on this. Yeah, so Costco's flat on this. Maybe the market doesn't know yet. I mean, I got to that pretty fast. There's not like a lot of volume happening here at Costco. So maybe the market just doesn't know yet. The one we said Nike. Nike's down 2.6%. So it had its fall here, but kind of over it now. So yeah. Layaway is okay. Okay, I'm not gonna read that out loud, but I will put it up on screen because it's kind of hilarious. Screw it. I'm just gonna say it. Layaway is how crackheads dollar cost average into a flat screen. Okay, so minus the drug part, I really think it's funny to compare layaway to dollar cost averaging into a product. That's a good one. Anyone who's looking at layaway isn't going to be on a live stream investing. Yeah, that's a good point. Damn it. Well, okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, like I mean, I wouldn't use a firm either. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love a firm, but I won't use a firm because I'm just gonna pay for stuff. And that would be true too. Even 10 years ago, I wouldn't like finance stuff. With the exception of real estate, my first car, I financed my first car, but I paid it off within the first year. Anyway, margin is stock layaway. Okay. $20 here. AMC is 19% short. Shift is 30% short. We need to get this baby trending on Wall Street Bets. I still have some Shift shares. Not as many as I used to, but yeah. Advice for entertainment purposes only. That's right. I've had to use a firm once, and it was hassle-free, although the APR was almost 11% for the year. Yeah, I guess not all of their products do that 0% interest thing. It's in fact, most of them do have the interest, like you've mentioned. That's funny. My family used it for seasonal linens when they were on sale. You got the sale price, and you could pay for it over 3 weeks. I mean, that makes sense. That does make sense. Seasonal linen. Wait on. You said seasonal linens. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Yeah, Nike's popping back up. People buying the silly. Look at the people buying the dip already. Can you use a firm on gift cards? Probably not. I used a firm to buy Philadelphia Phillies tickets last week. I had no idea they had StubHub partnership. Wow, really? I'm gonna look at that right now. Yeah, but a firm doesn't do the financing for Apple. I think Apple has some random bank partnership on that one. How StubHub? The heck is this? Did you learn about Layaway in Florida? I never learned about Layaway. StubHub. I've heard it, but I never knew what it meant. Okay, StubHub. Why is it so hard? Why am I typing this wrong? Oh, yeah, I wrote it wrong. StubHub. There we go. Like, what's SubHub? All right. Let's see here. Let's go to... I'm going to go to the Yankees. Let's try to buy a ticket. Couldn't get a ticket. All right. So let's buy... I don't know. Let's see if we can affirm this. I think there's got to be a minimum, a certain price. So let's get one of these over here. There we go. All right. Let's just see if we can affirm these. Oh, continue as guest. Hold on a sec. I don't want to dox myself. I don't know what's going to pop up. Mobile fan protect. Okay, continue. Continue to pay. Oh, I can't continue payment until I put my email in. Okay, fine. I'll do that really quick. One sec. That's interesting. I mean, I believe you. I just kind of want to see it. Oh, look at that. Oh, how cool is this? Oh, that is freaking awesome. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's what I was purposely trying to pick something expensive here. Nice job buying the dip there on Nike. Wow, good job. Yeah, it's popping a little bit here. But this is so cool. I did not know that. Apple uses Goldman Sachs. No, there's another bank they use for the iPhone. I know the credit card is Goldman Sachs, and they want to do buy now, pay later. But there's another bank. I think it's not Synchrony. I know because it's kind of weird because it is kind of like a buy now, pay later. I do the which this is like literally the opposite of what I said with me not using Affirm and stuff like this. I guess I got caught there making a mistake. Lauren and we do the iPhone upgrade plan. And the reason we do it is it's so convenient because you go to the next phone, you go to the next one. We were doing the math the other day too. If I just paid cash for it and then did the trade in, it ended up being we think it was somewhere between $80 to $100 less expensive on the sort of upgrade plan. But I kind of just look at that as like my phone bill. But technically, that's kind of a buy now, pay later, right? And it's 0% interest. But I can't remember what bank it is. It's some random bank. Anyway, this is really good though. Here, this Affirm integration. I'm gonna try clicking at it. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm just gonna hide myself just for a second, just so it doesn't dox me. Oh, cool. Okay, so if you click switch to Affirm, you have Affirm, PayPal, Apple Pay, credit or debit card. What I think could be a potential risk for Affirm, and I don't know. Citizens, that's it. Thank you, Adam Smith. Of course, the author of The Wealth of Nations would know the answer. That's the bank. It's Citizens Bank. You should do an iPhone review. Y'all actually think I should do tech reviews? I don't know. I've thought about that, but I just thought nobody would care if I did tech reviews or whatever. And I don't know. Yeah. Let's leasing like a car, not layaway. Layaway, you don't receive it until you pay in full. Oh. But again, I guess with Affirm, you do receive it. You could buy Apple products through. Oh, really? Through the Affirm app? Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Jeez, y'all, that's crazy. Big brain. That's big brain reference. Affirm second channel for that. Do a poll on. Stay with your poll on Twitter. So, oh, that's right. Didn't I? That's right. I did do a poll on that a long time ago. More stonks. Virtual card. I don't know. I guess I could always if there was something passionate about, maybe I could do like a review video or something. Meet Kevin Tech Reviews. Or if I start a new channel, it's just I'm not going to. Because I'm not going to pay attention to it. But anyway, I do wonder how easy it would be for Apple to include buy now, pay later. Now, I know from a practical point of view, in terms of just doing it, it's not that hard. But the issue becomes partnering with all the merchants. And that, in my opinion, is a firm's moat, is the merchant partnerships. Because this 0% APR thing, StubHub's probably paying for that somehow. Or whoever's selling the tickets is paying for that. So that partnership, I don't know that Apple's going to get you. Because PayPal lets you do PayPal credit on pretty much anything, but it's like pay within 4 payments or whatever. But this is cool because with Affirm, how many months? $82 a month? Are you kidding me? I could pay my tickets over the course of a year? 12? Yeah, 10 months, maybe 8, I don't know, 11 months or something like that. But that's cool. Yeah, exactly. Integrating the API that's the easy part. I don't think doing a buy now, pay later API is hard. Hold on, what's Kayla Tausche got to say?
The controller of the currency, the organization that regulates and supervises national banks and pretty much any company that wants to get into the financial services space, even digitally, and apply for a charter. Because she's an academic, there's quite a bit of literature that she's released publicly with her thoughts on the matter, and she's been highly critical of big banks and tech companies alike. On digital currencies, she called them untethered from the real economy and suggesting that they could even detract from growth. Of JP Morgan, she tweeted this summer, "Does the world need JP Morgan to grow bigger or more powerful?" And on Facebook, which currently has a digital currency that is under review, she called it monopolistic in its business practices. Now, the White House has had trouble finding a nominee for this position that would appease progressives, but also seem moderate enough to win votes on end of the Democratic spectrum. The White House here is betting that because Omarova worked for the George W. Bush administration back in 06 and 07 and is less progressive than previous names that have been suggested, and also less more conservative than them, that they will have not a hard time getting her approved. But of course, there's going to be a lot of written content for lawmakers to sift through and to potentially argue against during her confirmation hearings. Guys?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a pattern with some of these tech regulators that the Biden administration has chosen. Kayla, just want to quickly ask you about the reconciliation bill. I know you've been digging into it. Some news today of a potential framework. Investors are paying attention. What do you know?
Well, I just spoke with a senior source here at the White House who thinks that congressional Democratic leaders got ahead of themselves earlier today, confirming that from the White House's standpoint, there is no agreement on the size and scope of this package, and that there are still questions about what pay-fors are even included in the quote-unquote framework that Speaker Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer announced earlier today. Certainly, the White House feels that negotiations are still ongoing in earnest, and there are at this point more questions than answers, even though they say that, of course, those talks are still ongoing, and they hope to get more progress expeditiously.
Kayla, thanks so much for that. Much appreciated. We're going to pivot back to crypto, though, now, following the first part of that story, and joined now by the CEO of Radical, Ryan Sheftel, which is a new crypto trading fund. It's backed by Steve Cohen. And Ryan, thanks so much for joining us. Great to...
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so, yeah, this Affirm thing, really, really cool. But yeah, again, like we were saying, integrating the API is easy. It's the merchant partnerships that are harder. So that's... there we go. I'm trying to just see if I can get a little bit more here, but I don't... oh, I found it. Okay, I want to ask. Hold on. All right, almost done. Okay, cool. I just asked somebody who I think would know. I don't know if they can tell me. But I asked them if they have any public info for the sales that Walmart has on for Layaway, because this is a big deal for a firm. So if I hear anything up, I want to make a video later anyway about it, but it's very, very interesting. So this whole Affirm thing, StubHub, I did not know. This is very cool. But the Walmart announcement here, huge. So very excited about that. I do want to dig in to see, what kind of value we actually see or get out of that. But, Affirm's it's even taken off here in the after hours a little bit. It's been a good play. But anyway, so let's see here. And what else is happening in the after hours? After hours, Nike down a little bit, Dropbox down a little bit, Honest Company down a little bit, Hut 8 Mining down a little bit. I really want to see Matterport plummet. Like, honestly, please just plummet. Oh, I wonder if you can affirm Matterport. That would be cool. Can a construction company be a merchant on Affirm? Probably, if they partner. But I don't. But then again, I don't know. I don't think they do services. I don't think that's their main thing right now. I think they're trying to do more product based. So probably not something that would happen anytime soon. Okay, let's see if we can buy a Matterport. $3,000. Jeez, man. You get these things on Black Friday. They should totally have this. Affirm on Matter. That would be smart. This is the perfect place to do this. That would be so smart. Man, I'm going to send them an email right now and go, how come y'all haven't partnered with Affirm? I am literally going to do that right now because I that would be so smart for them. All right. I'll pull it up here and do it. I don't want to waste your time doing it right now, but I love the idea of it. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I got it up. So I'll handle that. They should totally do that. When's a good time to buy it from like yesterday? No, I'm trying to figure that out myself. And I'm really trying to get more information here on the Walmart sales info. I bought a put on Affirm today. Can you not? I bought a put on Matterport today. Well, I mean, it's not like they can turn around and do that, in a day. It take a while to negotiate that and get in with their sales team and so on. But anyway. Okay, after hours, pretty benign here. Mostly benign. Did I say I closed my my Hut 8 call option? Remember, folks, anytime buy sell, I send alerts, and it's really just to give you ideas in terms of what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. I send those buy sell alerts, and that Stocks and Psychology Money Group. Coupon does expire tomorrow. Price will go up, is what it is. Yeah, Affirm's at 128 now. Oh my gosh. Dutch Bros is another one that one blows my mind a little bit. It's not something I really want to be a part of, but Robinhood coming back up. I think the wallets for Robinhood is very smart. I hope they start releasing that soon. I think it's a very, very good idea. A long time coming too. I promised that one for a while. Penn National Gaming. How's Penn been doing? Let's see here. It usually trades in the middle of the days. Oh wow. Yeah, that had a February run. Jeez, it's half of February, but so is Redfin. What's going on with Coin? Oh, that's nice of you to say, Cook. This person is not a plant. If you want financial education and freedom, buy Kevin's course. Oh, thank you. No, unfortunately I don't follow Euro stocks. I don't. Yeah, Twitter's actually talked about this tipping thing before. And they just kind of roll it out slowly. I think they're more just testing it right now. So I don't know how soon we would see any kind of impact on that. Can you buy Affirm shares on Layaway? Yeah, it's called margin. Oh, good job on your 10-15 call options. Nice job. I made a lot of money on Matterport. Matterport. I hold a much smaller portion than I do now because I sold my options. but I didn't wait as long as you did. So congratulations. Good job. Good. I'm happy for you. Yeah, and I would buy the shares too, like own Matterport as a long. But yeah, look, if you could play the short term, great. You're still milking the Matterport. Good for you. All right. Cardano Summit agenda has been released. Oh, cool. I'll check that out. Thank you. When am I buying calls on Evergrande yet? Not. Not really. That's the crazy thing, Guy. It feels like there's a lot of competition, but it like you go to StubHub, that checkout page, like we showed in this video. Where's the competition? You know, it was literally, that's the only one that bluntly lets you do that buy now pay later thing. And I think the more people use Affirm, the more likely they are to use it again in the future. I say this all the time. And yesterday I was at Dave & Buster's and there was a game. I don't know what it was, but I was looking at it. It says like, your sensei has arrived. And I totally thought of you. Just because you always leave that comment. And I'm like, oh, I should take a picture of it. I didn't take a picture of it, but I thought about it. That's funny. All right. Do you think Robinhood crypto wallet on top of the chance AMC is finally given Dogecoin utility could be a catalyst for the revival of that Dogecoin euphoria? I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on that. You know, I think it probably is more likely to. I mean, if there was a big change in like Elon Musk says, the transaction fees in Doge, maybe, but otherwise you're waiting for that momentum again, and we kind of, you know, we get it, like Elon pumps Doge, right? But nothing like that SNL peak we had. That was insane. That was fun to watch too. Klarna is a competitor. Yes. No, you're not the only one. That is a competitor. It is true. PayPal does have pay later. It's pay in 4 installments on pretty much anything, right? But that's different from making agreements with merchants to do 0%, to do these bi-weekly options that they're doing now, which was also another update that they just did. NIO launches the standard range hybrid cell battery. Hybrid cell? What the heck is a hybrid cell? Anyway. All right. I think that's all I got. I gotta do some more Affirm research. That's what I gotta do right now. And I gotta email Matterport. And somebody tell me why Poshmark is falling. Like, if please go to metkevin.com/chat, join the Discord, the public stock chat. You don't have to pay anything. And please tell me, like, tag me at @meKevin, and please tell me why Poshmark is falling, and tell me when it's going to stop. I don't own Poshmark. NIO models equipped with new 75 kilowatt-hour battery are available for orders for November. That's smart to bring out the smaller battery. Square bought Afterpay, same thing. And again, it's all about those merchant connections. But yes, look, the cool thing about Square is they have the merchant connections because they literally do the point of sale stuff, you know? So no shortage. You're right. No shortage of competition. It's just those partnerships that's where the tendies are. And that's why I'm investing in the company. I'm not investing in the buy now, pay later company because they do buy now, pay later. You know, investing in them because of that brand that they've built, which is important from a consumer point of view and also the merchant point of view. Oh, Bitcoin's at 44.6 now. Nice. I'll bump there. All right. Okay, good. Thank you so much, folks. Get your free stock. Course coupon code down below. We'll see you later. Thanks for being here. Bye.